Okay, next one is course 8. You must beat it in 2 minutes and 5 seconds in 3 laps. Remember to drift into turns with the handbrake when needed. Try to cut as many corners as possible. Be careful going up, and I have two, like I said, I'm reading directly from my guide, and so I have two words there together, so I'm going to correct that. Okay, anyway, be careful going up the big hills too, so you, okay, I saw another thing. So you won't crash into bridges or anything on the other side. Remember, if you think you're going to overshoot a turn and you know the handbrake won't make it, then simply slow down with the square button and then use the handbrake. Sorry if that kind of got a little confusing because I had to pause there. I just saw a couple of spelling errors I made. Like I said, I like writing, so spelling errors and grammatical errors really get to me. I mean, I'm not the best at spelling and grammar or anything. That's why there's spell check. But anyway, yeah, I think that's one of the jumps you do that where you have to be careful with hitting the bridge whenever you land on the other side. Or maybe it's this one. Nope, or yeah, it could be that one. Remember, if you think you're going to overshoot it, then let go of the gas, press brake, and then quickly do the hand turn to make it. Try not to slow down too much, though. Like, remember, you are on a time limit here. I can't wait until these are over. Uba. I mean, yeah, they are fun and you get money and you get a bigger percentage towards 100%, but I guess you could say after doing so many practice runs, whoa, yeah, that's the bridge that you need to watch out for. But after doing so many practice runs, it's like, you just really can't wait. And this is the last time I'm going to be doing this, thankfully. Yeah, but I guess on the Grand Theft Auto games, Vice City Stories, you know, it's alright. It's just, from what I've realized, the better Grand Theft Auto games are the ones that are really out there. You know, just have a lot of perversion and just weird jokes and all that stuff. Like, the more serious the Grand Theft Auto game gets, the less fun it is. Like, this one, it's kind of serious and it's just, I mean, it has some jokes every now and then, but it's still just a bit too serious. Or it gets a little boring, I guess you could say, after some time. Grand Theft Auto 4, I know they worked hard on it, and the graphics are amazing. The characters are awesome, but it still is a little too serious, and it just get boring at times as well. Course 9, you must beat 2 minutes 10 seconds in 3 laps. This one has a few of these smaller humps with the Sanchez, or which the Sanchez should not have a problem with. Other than that, it should be slightly easy. So just be careful with a lot of the smaller humps here, because you would need to quickly level out your landing on whatever level the ground would be. But yeah, I guess my favorite Grand Theft Auto game would have to be Vice City, just because of how many jokes and how perverted it could get. I just found myself like laughing or just like, oh my gosh, on some of the parts of Vice City. So yeah, that was probably my favorite Grand Theft Auto game. But anyway, I really don't know what to talk about now, again. I mean, I try to find things to talk about. Of course, I'll have to talk about everything right now. I won't have things to talk about later on. Yeah. So remember, you cut across the grass. Be careful for the trees. Please don't bump into the trees. You don't do that. And be careful with this. If you speed up, kind of hold on the normal brake with square, so you don't overshoot that turn. As you saw, you'd have to turn like sharply left. Yeah. And same thing with this one. Careful with overshooting this one. Just remember to watch out for that small hump. Yeah, I'm wondering what it would take to be able to start writing guides, like to actually have a business writing professional guides. I think I'd really want to do that. Maybe even opening up my own guide writing business here, trying to make the best that I can out of everything. Because, like I said, my style and everything is going to be a bit different than, rating games and Prima. It's probably going to have a lot more detail into it and be more, or better organized, I guess you could say, for the people that, I mean, that's probably why you would want to get a guide, so you can get everything you can out of a game. So, why split everything up into sections, like main story, side missions, to where you'd have to keep flipping back and forth to try to get them. Like I said, my guides would just have everything when it comes. Course 10. You must beat 2 minutes, 55 seconds in 3 laps. This one has a lot of bumps and dips. Remember to level your landings and watch your speed going up the hill with the bridges on the other side. So once again, bumps, dips, level your landings, and this has that ramp where you can go up, and on the other side, would have the bridges that are really close, that if you go too fast, you could go right into a bridge, you know, just like that, but, and knock yourself off the bike, which of course, use valuable time. So, and careful with overshooting that one, like I said, try to look at the radar, with the dark markers, to see where the next one will be. I think, is this the first one? No, it's not. I mean, I will, and let's see, what other Grand Theft Auto? Okay, Grand Theft Auto 3, I liked it when it first came out, because, you know, it was really different. You know, I never knew there was a game out there where you could play as a bad guy. So, you know, that's what really got me, of course, into Grand Theft Auto series, Grand Theft Auto 3. But, of course, after a while, it's kind of lost its luster with all the newer Grand Theft Auto games that came out. But another one I really, well, another one I liked but didn't love. I know a lot of people love this one the most, but it was San Andreas. I liked it because of how big the game was. You know, there was just so much to the game. You know, you definitely got your money's worth for that game. But once again, at times, it took itself a little too seriously. That just made it lose its fun. But I mean, it's still fun. You know, it's still fun. It was just, I still love Vice City the most. And another thing that really turned me off from San Andreas is, I mean, you all noticed that I don't really cuss that much in my LPs or anything like that. I mean, even in real life, I don't really cuss that much. Only whenever I like really hurt myself and it just comes out, or if, well, I probably shouldn't have mentioned the second thing for those young ears. Anyway, so but yeah, in San Andreas they cuss way too much. It's like, really, was it really that necessary? I mean, come on. The characters would have been a little bit more lovable if they would have been given a better vocabulary, a bigger vocabulary. There's like almost every other word was the F word or something like that. And it's just, I mean, I know it wasn't every other word, but still, it was just, it just annoyed me. I'm sorry, it really did just annoy me, all the cuss words that they said. I mean, it almost seems like a stereotype in a way as well, you know, for all the African Americans out there, like, make you think that those people cuss like that. But then again, I know I'm playing Victor Vance right now, who's African American, and he's not cussing like the other ones, but yeah, there was just a little, they just kind of overdid it with the language on San Andreas. Course 11, you must beat 3 minutes in 3 laps. Yes, laps is slightly long. Yes, the laps are slightly long. Yes, the laps are slightly long. But honestly, there's not much difficulty to it. I finished with 20 seconds still left. Well, right in the guide, I finished with 20 seconds still left. Just cut across the grass when you can, drift into hard turns, and level your landings, of course. You see, you'll be facing directly towards the first marker. Like I said, hard turns on the sharp, or handbrake on the sharp turns. Careful with the landing on that one, because like I said, you could be landing on a hill, which you would need to kind of lean forward a little bit more to level your landing. This one, remember, you can hit that bump and ramp over the sharp wall. That one you can just kind of go drift turn. This one you could lean forward. Quickly get like that. This one, of course, careful with this turn. I feel like watching a movie. What Blu-ray movies are good to watch? District 9. Oh, no. I forgot, all my movies are still in storage. Like whenever I moved back to Roswell from Albuquerque. Yeah, I left all my movies and books back in storage. I mean, of course, as you can tell, I have all my video games with me. Just because I was going to be doing this. But, I don't know, it's just, kind of wish I would have brought them with me, and now I don't remember where they are in storage. I'll probably have to go look for them. But I don't think it should be too difficult. But, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah. Yay. Boom. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Oh, don't overshoot it. Careful for the railings of the bridge. And as you can probably tell, you don't actually have to go directly into the marker. As long as you get pretty close to it, it'll still count. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure you've noticed that already by now, but careful with that. Yeah, and remember how I was saying at the fire truck mission that there's a side mission that takes quite a while to do? I know this may seem long, but there's another one that could just drag on. Literally just drag on. Yeah, this one may be the longest one there is, just because of the quad, the BMX, and the Sanchez all together. But the other one it seems longer just because it's just the same thing, you're in the same vehicle the entire time, and it's just lasts a while. I mean, the rewards are good. Okay, don't get me wrong with that. The rewards are good, but it's just, it just takes a while to do. And it's a lot longer than the fire truck mission. Course 12. You must beat 2 minutes 55 seconds in 3 laps. For the last course, this one is not that difficult, especially with all the practice you've had in the previous 11. Only thing to watch out for, again, is after going up the second hill, the higher one, or one right after the smaller one, watch your landing on the slightly uneven slope on the other side. And that's it. So this one isn't too difficult, especially with all the practice you've had. Just be careful with your landings. Which I think is this one right here. Yeah. But, of course, whenever you go back through it, you're going to be going at a faster speed. So, yeah, just be careful with that. Going back over the hill. Careful with the bridges there. If you are going really fast, you don't want to hit them. This one you just speed up on. Oh, okay, maybe not. Definitely watch out for those bridges. Remember the sharp turn. Oh, 14 meters. What? How on earth is that 14? Okay, sure. I guess that makes sense. I think this one you have to do a... Oh, no. That one you can speed up on if you like. This one you have to do a sharp turn to the left. And now we're on lap 2. Let's get careful with the landing. Sharp turn to the left. But let's see here. What Blu-ray movie can I watch? Well, there's Avatar, but I don't want to watch something that long. And, that's exactly what you need to watch out for, everyone. That right there. Hopefully, I will still make it. Hopefully, that is exactly what I've been warning you all against this entire time. Is hitting those bridges just like that. So, please be very careful. Hopefully, I could still make it. Oh, and the BMX is starting to smoke. Of course, from all the landings and everything that you've been doing. Let's see here. I don't think it was this one. I think it was the second. Yeah. After the first set of bridges, you go under, and you don't make the right. Don't speed up that fast. Just hold down X. You don't need to lean forward. Just hold down X, and you should make it safely across, and then left. And yeah. So this is the very last one we have to do for the time trials, which is awesomely awesome. Makes me so happy. Gonna wait. 3, 4. Oh, still made it. Oh, well, yeah, I guess you can go ahead and crash once. Maybe even twice, because like I said, you had to beat it in 2 minutes 55 seconds, and I got it in 2 minutes 4 seconds? Anyway, mission passed, $2,500, and of course, $100 for each course you complete, and you should be 22.9% towards 100%. So that is it for all the time trials. We are completely done with that. I want that car, but I can't get it, of course. I don't... Can I? No, I don't want that freaking... I need stamina bad, so I can run after things. You know what? I will take this car. I'd kind of rather have the red one, but oh well. Alright, so now that we're done with that, there is another thing that we could do right away, but I'm thinking I should save it. Actually, you know what? No, I won't save it, but I will suggest you all save. Only because the next one we're going to do is that one I've been talking about for a while, where it could seem to last for quite a while, and if you mess up on it, which it is easy to mess up on this one coming up, you will have to start over. And it does save at level 5 and level 10, like the firefighter mission, but it's a lot easier to mess up on the side mission. So if you're not comfortable with the driving really yet, which of course by this time you kind of should be, but still, if you're not really that comfortable with the braking and dodging things and stuff like that, then I highly suggest you save, because you don't want to get to the very last level and then mess up and fail it and have to start back over from what, level 10, I guess. Because trust me, it has happened to me. So go ahead and save if you want, whereas I'm going to go ahead and get directly over here to the ambulance, and I'm going to actually get some health, just because. Alright, next video will be the paramedic side mission. So annoying, so annoying.